Hello, this is not Sports Lawyer here, and welcome back to a brand new video. As said, I'm going to do my Cronulla Sutherland Sharks versus Parramatta Eels round two review. And if you are brand new to this video, please like and subscribe for more lawyer content in the near future, and you will not regret one single bit. So obviously, tonight, heartbreaking loss here for the mighty Eels. Round two at Point Bet Stadium. So it looks like the drought here continues for us at Point Bet Stadium, and the defense was absolutely just shambolic in the edges once again in the first early minutes there, and obviously off from the first ever try we can see was against Ronaldo Militano, obviously with Gufson trying to put himself down there, but Militano being not being held there, gets up from there and just run himself over there in the corner to make it 4-0 there. Um, Obviously we had a chance from there from the last from that replay there to make it 4. Obviously with Bayer Simonson trying to get a good ball there from Moses. I believe it was right now. Yeah, it was from Moses from a kind of pass to him to make it to try to make it 4-0. But obviously he playing the ball down into touch to be denied there for his first ever try in the game there for the Eels, and obviously a couple more minutes later, I believe the Sharks have I think they may have did like may have like made like two penalty goal conversions there to make it 6 points to 8. So yeah, to make it 8 points to nil, I believe. Yeah, and then obviously off from that, um let's see here. Obviously off from that, what was it? It was sorry, no, my bad. It wasn't a penalty goal. Um Restructuring my time. So I'm just a bit tired right now, and I can't be fucking bothered to do this fucking review, to be honest. And so Matt Moylan gets a line break here on a 28 uh 20 minute here, while Clinton Gutherson puts our line drop out there, and Matt Moylan gets a line break there on the left edge there, and then obviously on a tackle, they go over to the right, two along past there, and then Warner Blake comes in to try and stop who wasn't on the centre there for the Sharks on the right side. It was Connor Tracy there, and then Connor Tracy puts it in there to make it 8-0 for the Sharks there, and the Sharks go 8-0 up as Nico Hines misses it, and Tom Overcheck putting being really undisciplined there in the 31st minute there for offside downtown there in the 31st minute, along with Andrew Fafita making an error there, and then Clinton Gutherson making a line break there, and getting a ruck fragment there in the 34th minute, and then it was a set restart. Then Sharks get the buoy, but obviously they kept getting error up to error. But then it was Clint Gutherson getting the error there, and off from a play, off from the play the ball from Marnie to Moses. Moses putting a cheeky chip there. It comes off from Gutherson. Gutherson gets the ball. He goes to the inside to Dylan Brown, and he goes to the inside to Moses, and then Moses goes all the way with speed to make it 8 points to 4, getting the Eels' first ever try, first ever points of the game. At Point Bed Stadium, and then Gutherson converts to make 6 points to 8. And then other than that, Sharks can see a couple of penalties there. So actually no, it was half time was 8.6 there. Sharks leading up by 2 points, and then the second half, um, obviously the the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks were still making a lot of penalties while the Eels were actually camping in the Sharks 10 there early enough in the second half, down to 10, and obviously they'll get a couple of penalties there, the Eels, and they'll make it 8 points at all off from a penalty there from from Trey Wilton there, from an offside tackle, and then Matt Moore puts in the bomb penalty there for the Sharks, and then another another penalty there, on the pressure kick there from Wilton once again, as Gutherson makes it 10 points to 8, and the Eels for the first time ever gets in front here at Point Bed Stadium, and then Kevin Graham gets a penalty for a slow peel. There's a line break there from just Ramian, and then there's a line break there for Nicholas Hines, and then off to and then it was actually on the left side there, getting the distraction there off from Simonson, and then Simonson coming on early there onto Nicholas Hines to lead up an easy gap there for Connor Tracy, and Gutherson couldn't stop him there. And the Sharks back in front by 12 points to 10. Hines misses it, and the Eels are getting the ball here, and then out of nowhere, uh, the lane train gets a line break there. He goes to the inside to Reimani. I think, yeah, it was an offload, I believe, to Reimani on the inside there. To make it 14 points to 12, and Clint Gutherson getting another goal kicking, which absolutely fantastic goal kicking from Clint Gutherson tonight. Moses tried to put in the bomb there, but it was a knock on there from Jose Papali'i. Um, it was supposed to be a captain's challenge there, but yeah. And then one of the bloke gets a line break there, 66th minute. And then a minute later, Mitch Moses tried to put in the bomb there inside the Eels 10. It was a penalty for Nathan Brown there, which I reckon that it was a little bit soft there, from the referee, because I thought Nathan Brown's tackle on Cameron McInnes, it was, I reckon that there wasn't much in it, and yeah, the Sharks, to be honest, they got a bit lucky away for that. There wasn't much into that tackle there from Brown, to be honest. Dylan Brown knocks on the ball, and it is a penalty for Cameron McInnes. Getting calmer there. Put on and high there on. I think it was on, possibly, not sure who it was. I can't remember. And then a line break there for Sarasova Talakai in the 74th minute. The Sharks were trying to come back there, and then in the 76th minute it was an error. There was a couple of minutes left. I thought surely the Eels can hang on there here. There's a couple minutes left in the game, and then with only bloody 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, with only 52 seconds left of the game, Teg Walton makes a line break, and Teg Walton being tackled there from Gutherson, conceding 2 penalty goals, trying to get revenge there on Gutherson on scoring his penalty goals, and Gutherson just couldn't just let go of the ball there for Walton to score on the try there, and then Nicholas Hine um taking a deep breath there, and ScoMo there doing the fucking this and that to the fucking fans, the fucking Prime Minister fucking cunt. And then it was taking his time. I was screaming out on the live stream. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I was actually saying choke, 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 and this and that on the live stream. And Nicholas Himes took the kick there on the left side there. He kicks it, and well, you know, he he actually got his first ever fucking goal of the fucking afternoon, which turned out to be a fucking win for the fucking Sharks, for the fucking Shire, the fucking bottle throwers. Are you kidding me? Imagine, oh my god, bro. The only fucking goal to concede against Nicholas Hines is the goal that fucking wins you the game. Oh my god. Fuck me. Our defense was fucking abysmal on the right hand side tonight. Fuck me. Bailey Simonson was so fucking shit. They're being distracted a couple of times. I know one Blake had like one missed tackle there, and he did get distracted there once off from Katoa's try there. But Tom Obichek was fucking abysmal with his passing, and I cannot believe that people are still fucking praising Tom Obichek these days. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? If you still praise Tom Obichek these days, you don't know enough about football. I'm sorry. All right. What I just seen there from this afternoon or night, or we will say, was fucking fuck all he did. His passes were shit. His runs were fucking terrible. His defense, he had about like fucking three good like three or four good tackles in there, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, he did fuck all tonight. Tom Ovchek, and I'll give him fucking three out of 10. He was so useless tonight. Like the best thing he ever did, a couple tackles. That's pretty much it. Okay, maybe a little bit of okay runs, but other than that, fuck all he did. He did absolutely fuck all. I'll give him, you know what, fuck it. I'll give him four out of 10, but still, he was he was just shit tonight. Not gonna lie, man, absolute shit tonight. Tom Albachek. Um, and for Bayer Simonson, man, for his defense, obviously he try he try he's got he's got good attack. He's somewhat similar to one of Blake, but his defense is absolutely abysmal. Bayer Simonson defends worse than Blake Ferguson, Marcus Evo, and Hayes Dunster, all combined. That is so embarrassing. All right, our defense is getting much more worse on the edges there. And I know some people are going to say, well, it is going to take time there, round two. Oh, it is a new combination there between, Will Penasini and one of Blake in that. I think it was, uh, no, sorry, my bad. Like, like the new combination there from Bailey Thompson and Tom Overchick. Like, come on, man. It's like, oh, absolute, absolute rubbish tonight from Opchick and Simonson. Defensively, just so crap, man. Like, I mean, he could take some time, Simonson, but my God, man, his defense needs a lot of work to do. And I mean a lot of work, because I've never seen a winger for us in a long time defending that bad in two games in a row in into the start of the season. Like that, I never like name me name me a winger for us that that is defended that bad in two seasons in the start of the year, like that bad with how Simonson did tonight against Sharks, because that was just absolutely like abysmal, absolutely abysmal tonight. Fucking dog shit he is. Um, but Mitch Mose for me, his kick game was actually pretty good. But there was a couple of questionable calls that could have been that could have been us like taking the tap there, and could be like confident enough to go for the try there when when we're about like 10 when we're about like 10 meters out of the Sharks defensive line there, and we could score with ourselves there, possibly with Regan Campbell with Campbell Gillard there. He was pretty close to score a try in the first half, but unfortunately didn't get there. Paulo was pretty good. Marnie was good as always. I think he was absolutely phenomenal there at hooker. Sean Lane was he was alright up until that line break. He was a good. So Jose probably was alright. I guess not really that much impactful. I'll say Jose probably tonight. Orkin Confuser was alright. McIntyre was a bit quiet. I'll say off from the bench. I'll say Ray Stone was all right. Nathan Brown was not really. Haven't really noticed that much from Nathan Brown tonight. Jake Arthur, yeah, obviously didn't really come on the field, so can't really judge from him. Govson, defensively, he did actually get get an actually good try saver against having Uwele. I believe it was on. Let me check here. Let me check when Gusson made a great try saver there. It was on where was it? It was on where was it again? Um oh yeah, I think it was no, it wasn't. No, it was. Was it? No. It was. It was Hamuwele. Hamuwele. Knock on. I don't think it is here. So yeah, it was somewhat between. I reckon it was between it was like between like 30 minutes in the match, I believe, in the first half, or maybe 26 minutes. I'm not sure, but it was somewhat from over there that Clint Gutherson made an absolute fantastic try save there for forcing the hand at El Hammer Uwile deny himself to put the ball down on a try line inside the goal area there. So Warner Blake on his 50th game to go himself. I reckon he was alright in attack, but defense not the best, I'll say. He still needs a lot of work with his defense. Warner Blake as the winger, and yeah. Hmm. For the Sharks, so the standouts for the Sharks, I reckon Nicholas Hine was absolutely fantastic for them tonight. Um, his kick game was pretty good. He made a couple of errors early on, which actually got us to give a couple of possession there in the first half to score a couple of tries. Hines overall was pretty good. He won he won the game anyways against us anyway, so can't really say that much. Other than that, the his his other goal kicking hasn't been the best. He missed off until that fucking one single time when he has to win the fucking game. So fucking unfortunate for us, man. Moylan Moylan wasn't bad. He got he I reckon he was pretty good. Moylan. He got a couple of our line breaks there. Set up a couple. I think he said one good try there for Sione Katoa. Renal Militao was absolutely fantastic. I think it was absolutely lethal along with Sione Katoa. Just Rain was pretty good with a couple of line breaks there. Colin Trace was also this as well. William McKinney was handling the kicking game there from Mitchell Moses pretty well. And yeah, forward pack. Delphin Nickel was all right. Walton was pretty good despite him. Could see a couple billions penalties there for the Eels to kick a field goal. So not to kick the penalty goal there. To put in front by 10 points to 8. Nakura was pretty decent. Uele had a couple chances to score, but overall, I reckon he was much better in the first half, but in the second half didn't really notice that much. Braley was pretty good off hooker. Rudolph was good as well. For the bench, I'll say McInnes was not the best. I'll say he was pretty quiet. McInnes and hardly even got got involved in the game. To be honest, Fafita kind of he got a couple of good run mids. Andrew Fafita, but other than that, he wasn't much noticeable. But I reckon it was pretty good. Fafita Telekai was pretty decent. He was absolute fantastic there. So Telekai getting them those field positions that they need. Tolman I reckon Tolman was pretty quiet for the Sharks tonight, and yeah, I don't think Ikevalu or even Cartwright was even in the game there, so I'm not gonna rate him there. But let's see how many minutes we got so far. So we're about 20 minutes in the in the thing there in the review there. So yeah, I do want to make sure if everything's working well, so I didn't have to fucking do it for waste energy. Yeah, no, all the sounds are all working well. Yeah. So obviously we've got the Melbourne Storm next week, which we're gonna be traveling down to Melbourne. Oh boy. Listen, look, I'll say you this. At least at least we're not like the Southern Rabbitohs where we actually lose like 14 14 games in a row down there in Melbourne. But you know Parramatta has obviously upset the Melbourne Storm twice, and we got no other choice but to get a lot of things ahead ahead of ourselves with our defense, and obviously with the courage and with the opportunities that we need to we need to put it into our defense, because our defense in this game was absolutely just fucking abysmal tonight. We were leading through the forwards and fucking leading through fucking Moylan and Nico Hines that easy, that it was so fucking cringe to fucking watch from front of defense tonight, honestly. And yeah, attacking wise, I think we weren't that bad, but oh man, it was just really unfortunate there. As I said before, I know it is early on in the season. Um, Wins like this possibly won't really mean that much. I know we only choked by I know we only lost by 2 points, but to choke like a win that we could have hanged on there, that man, like we just rely on Gutherson in defense so much. We just always rely on Clint Gutherson to make a try save there. It's just absolutely just pathetic. We've been doing this for the last 2 3 years, and something needs to change for this year if we're able to be premier contenders. Because I'll tell you this, we are miles and miles and millions and thousands of miles and kilometers away from being premiership contenders for this year. I'll tell you right now, we just played like a fucking a tenth or even like a ninth or even like an eighth team like that, like a team up there this week. Like honestly, just not the best defense. Possibly the most softest defense there. Probably similar to what we have seen with what Manly and Souths have from this week as well. And yeah, let's hope by next week our defense there, especially with fucking Simons and Tom Opchick, can you please wake the fuck up and defend much more better, okay? Tom Opchick, if you're gonna fucking convince me that you are fucking good player, then fucking improve on your fucking defense, you fucking overrated cunt. Alright? Anyways, I don't want to really rant and really like screaming that, but yeah, losing 80.16 at Point Bay Stadium The drought continues, and lads, I know this video has been going on for way too long, but this is my little bit of a rant. Nothing much into it, to be honest. Not in the mood to really go too much into it. I reckon I'll go everything out there, and lads, if you have enjoyed this Sharks versus Eels review, please give it a like and also subscribe for more loaded content in the near future. And lads, this has been Nash Sports Loaded. Take care and peace.
Coming in hot.